Hi Libra, welcome to your X or Next reading. So in today's reading, we're going to have a little look around the energy currently surrounding you. We want to see if there is a chance or an opportunity for you to reconcile with a past person, or if in fact there is new love waiting to come in for you, okay? So let's get stuck straight into it. Messages for Libra, please, X or Next. We start with the Temperance card, okay? So this is one of the major arcanas. This is speaking about really balancing one's feelings and emotions, okay? We also have here the Knight of Swords. I do feel as though there is somebody wanting to kind of come in and approach you, but at the moment with this Temperance card, it's as though they're trying to really balance their emotions, okay? This is somebody who is feeling quite deeply in regards to a connection with you, or if this is a past person, it's in regards to, you know, the way in which the connection ended. We have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, now we can either take this one of two ways. We will obviously continue and also go in and clarify these messages. But with the Five of Pentacles being here alongside the Temperance and the Knight of Swords, this could either be somebody who once kind of pushed you out, froze you out and left you out in the cold. This person could have completely ghosted you. This person could have literally just cut and run and you've had radio silence ever since. It could be that that person, who we will say is the ex, now wants to rush forward and speak with you, but at the moment they're kind of like tempering their emotions and trying to figure out a logical way in which to do so. Or this is perhaps somebody who may have attempted to approach you in the past and you weren't perhaps ready, and you may have kind of friend zoned them or said to them, I'm not looking for a relationship at the moment. Let's continue and see, who is this? Is this the ex or is this somebody new? Messages for Libra, please. We have the World card. Okay, so this is talking about a brand new cycle. But is it a brand new cycle with your past person or somebody new? More messages for Libra, please. Is this a past lover? Nine of Swords. Let's get one more. Oh, and we have the Moon card that's fallen on the floor. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we do have here the Three of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Pentacles. So commitment really is, weighing heavily on somebody's mind here. Especially with this Three of Wands as well. This is somebody in deep thought and contemplation about coming forward with, a brand new offer here. Now with the World card, as I was saying, the World card does speak about a brand new cycle waiting to begin here. The Nine of Swords showing up is telling me whoever this person is, whoever's energy I'm tuning into here, they are actually quite stressed and anxious about the whole situation, okay? This is a card of, speaking of somebody who is perhaps having sleepless nights. It could be speaking about insomnia. We also get, we pick up on nightmares within the Nine of Swords. And then the Moon card is speaking about, secrets being kept. It's things that haven't really quite been brought to the surface here. I am feeling more like this is potentially somebody from your past. Just because of the, the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords here is quite a sad energy, okay? Let's go in and just clarify all these for you. Can we clarify the Temperance card, please, for Libra? Four of Swords, yeah. So somebody at the moment is keeping their distance because they're feeling quite emotional about the whole situation in regards to you, okay? I also want to say with this Four of Swords, they're kind of keeping themselves to themselves here, okay? This is like self-isolation. Now with the Four of Swords, it can speak about, meditation. It can speak about, rejuvenation. So there's a lot of deep thoughts taking place here whilst they are tempering their emotions, okay? So if this is in regards to a past person, I feel as though they're really looking back on their past behavior, perhaps things they did or said whilst in a connection with you, and they're starting to, realize quite a lot of things here. There's a lot of self-awareness coming to the surface with this person. Can we clarify the Knight of Swords? We have the Chariot. Wow. I mean, the Knight of Swords anyway, that energy is very fast moving, and to, you know, clarify that with the Chariot, that's even more prominent, okay? This person really does want to rush forward towards you. It's almost like they're waiting for the right moment, or they're waiting for the right time. So on top of really tempering their feelings and emotions, they could actually be going, you know, over and over again in their head exactly what they want to say to you or how they want to execute this. But this is somebody who's really, like, they're trying to fight their urges to come forward now. But the fear is of them coming forward now is that they perhaps say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing, or, you know, even there could be a fear of rejection here, because this person did once leave you out in the cold. Okay, completely froze you out. There is a chance here that you may do the same to them. So there's a lot of fear and anxiety going on within your person's mind here. Can we clarify this Five of Pentacles, please? Is this the past person? We have the Ace of Pentacles again. Yeah, they really want to, you know, I want to say bring you out from the cold, but I also feel like, you know, the tables may have turned here, right? I do feel like they did potentially completely freeze you out, right? And I almost get the sense that you tried to remain present in their life, or you tried to maintain some level of communication here, or even a friendship, and they just didn't want to know, okay? So now it's almost like they really want to come forward with this pentacle, this you know, opportunity for a brand new beginning with you. This is speaking about, you know, stability and abundance within the connection. They want to put the work, the time, the energy and the effort into it now, but they did once freeze you out in quite a cruel and brutal way. It's almost like, how do I completely switch this on its head with my person? A lot of fear here. The World card is being clarified by the Queen of Swords. Yeah, there is a brand new cycle waiting to begin here. Now, I don't necessarily feel like this brand new cycle that's waiting to begin is necessarily the two of you coming back together, but there needs to be some form of communication here, okay? Because I do feel like this person did completely ghost you and left you with a lot of confusion and a lot of questions, okay? The cycle that needs to begin is actually you both coming together and speaking maturely, honestly and rawly about the situation that unfolded here, okay? But again, we pick up on this fear energy. They do feel as though you are in your Queen of Swords energy at the moment, okay? They really feel like you're embodying this Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is of a feminine energy of somebody who's like, you know what? No, I'm setting clear, firm, healthy boundaries here. You treated me appallingly. The way in which you kind of ran from this situation and left me in so much confusion, you left me with so much trauma that I had to heal on my own. I'm not happy with you. I'm not. You owe me an explanation. You owe me a conversation. You owe me clarity at least, okay? So before there is even any kind of conversation about potentially rekindling a romantic connection here, or even, you know, talking about perhaps giving this another go, there has to be that conversation. Then, you know, the elephant in the room has to be addressed here. Because the way in which they dealt with this with you was completely unfair, and they know it. Which is another reason why it's like, oh, I want to come forward to my Libra, but I'm scared, you know, because they know you've got a few home truths to tell them, and they're kind of scared of you. Could be that they're intimidated by you also, because they know that you know, are sticking up for yourself and you are putting these boundaries in place. We have the Death card here. This person has been in this Nine of Swords energy for a long time, okay? So you guys actually might have been in separation for, you know, 6 months, a year, 2 years, or what have you. I feel ever since your person has been in this energy of just, you know, regret, sadness, anxiety, stress, going over and over and over things in their head which they've done and said, and the way in which they behave, the way in which they've handled the situation. They've not been having a good time, okay? They want to put an end to this now. Now, this is kind of like for selfish reasons, okay? But, you know, let's roll with it. This person doesn't want to feel like this anymore. And I do feel like it's the way in which they dealt with the situation really weighs heavily on their mind. And they just want to make it right with you, okay? They want to put a death to this feeling. I don't feel like they can move forward fully in life until they have this conversation with you, until they really, you know, bring some clarity or truth to the situation. Because yeah, look, Moon, there was a lot of secrets here. There was a lot of things that weren't brought to light. You may have felt like this person was constantly, you know, pulling the wool over your eyes or constantly telling you little white lies, and it just made you feel a certain type of way. So not only were you kind of in that energy where you felt like they were perhaps going behind your back and betraying you in some way or another, they then just left. And it was almost like you kind of stood there like, what on earth just happened to me? It was literally like a tornado. It came in, it kind of like, you know, your feelings and emotions were like all over the place, and then they just left. And you were like, oh, okay, so I have to pick up these pieces on my own? Right, okay, you know? Let's clarify this Moon card for Libra, please. Ooh, another one that's fallen. Is that Justice? Oh no, Five of Pentacles. Yeah. I mean, the Five of Pentacles showing up twice in your reading, Libra. I actually have a lot of empathy for you, because this is just telling me that, you know, this person did completely push you out, completely froze you out. And I do feel part of it was because you were perhaps questioning them, or, you know, pushing for some kind of answer, which is human nature. You know, there's two people involved in a connection and a relationship. There shouldn't be any lies, there shouldn't be any hidden truth. There should be clear-cut communication that is truthful and honest, okay? It's not fair to tell somebody little white lies, or, you know, not quite tell them the full truth, or even act as though the other person is crazy for feeling this way when you know that you are actually keeping stuff from them. Like I said, the Five of Pentacles showing up twice in your reading is showing me that this person, now again, I have complete empathy for you because this happened to me recently. This person just completely ignored your whole existence, okay? It was almost like what you guys had never happened. It's almost like, you know, the time, love and energy in which you poured into this connection was for nothing, because this person just disappeared like that. It was very brutal, it was very cold, and like I said, it left you with a hell of a lot of trauma and healing to do on your own, because this person just wouldn't speak to you. But they've been thinking about commitment. They've been thinking about their future moving forward. This could be somebody who was, you know, perhaps scared of commitment. This could be somebody who was just non-committal, right? Now, this could be personal reasons. It could be due to past heartbreak. It could be due to past trauma, whether that's childhood or, you know, trauma they've suffered throughout their life. But it's almost like whilst you guys have been in this separation, we clearly see they've been in this Nine of Swords energy. They've been thinking, and actually a commitment with you is something that I feel like they now see as a positive, okay? But there was a lot of hurt here. A lot of hurt. The way this person ended, you know, it was painful for you. But just know, you know, you were going through a really tough period of your life where you were healing the trauma from this, you know, the breakdown of this connection, or even the way in which this person would just constantly just cover the truth with other little white lies, and it just completely messed with your own kind of emotions and overall well-being. Whilst you were going through that, they have also been going through a difficult time. So let's just ask the question, because we do see here, obviously, your past person trying to really temper their emotions. This energy, the Knight of Swords and the Chariot, that's powerful. That's almost like they want to just talk to you, but the fear is keeping them back. Let's see if we can get any action cards here. What action is Libra's person going to take towards them, please? We have the Strength card. You move that. We have the Strength card. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Can we get one more? Tower, Eight of Wands. Love it. I love it. Okay, so with the strength here being coming out with the 10 of Pentacles, it's showing me that actually this person has got a lot of fear in regards to coming forward towards you. I do sense a fear of rejection here. There's also a fear of being told some home truths. They're gonna have to really face themselves, okay? It's almost like you putting a mirror in front of them and they're having to really dig deep and see the parts of them which they perhaps have hidden for many years that need healing, okay? You've done that for them. They are finding the strength and courage to come forward because actually, for the first time in either a long time or the first time ever, they can actually see you both coming together and working in collaboration to actually build on a future together, okay? So like I was saying, if this person was very non-committal in the past, it could have been that this person has never really fully given themselves to another person, another lover or connection, but with you they feel like they could, okay? So action wise, we see here communication coming in which is going to shock you. Okay, the 8 of Wands is fast incoming communication. Now this I feel is in the form of a text message, okay? Now with the 8 of Wands, what I love about the 8 of Wands energy is if this person perhaps in the past has breadcrumbed you in a way, and you know, you may hear from them every now and again but it's never consistent. What I love about the 8 of Wands is this is a consistent energy, okay? So it's not going to be like it was before where you kind of dip in and out of communication and then, like, you know, you go months without hearing from this person. It's going to change now, okay? And it's actually going to surprise you in a positive way, I want to say, because I do feel like the way in which this person ended the situation with you was really extremely hurtful for you, and I don't think they realized just how deeply that hurt you either. But whilst being in a separation with you, they can kind of understand things from your perspective now, okay? Let's just finish the reading with some extra messages from the Oracle. Can we have some extra messages? Celebrations. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. Yeah. Now that represents the World card very strongly there. You're like kind of ready for this new cycle to begin with this person. Again, I feel like the first initial stages is genuinely just getting back in communication with one another and talking on a level and just being, you know, mature and real and honest, you know, no game playing, no hidden energies here. I do feel like that is going to be the beginning of this brand new cycle, okay? And we have unity. Wow. A time of divine understanding, renewal, peace and hope. You radiate and attract great love. Yeah, unity. That speaks about a union or reunion from a past person. So yeah, your reading is definitely in regards to a past person here, okay? Now it's speaking here about divine understanding. So I do feel like you have perhaps learned some great lessons because of this connection, okay? Because of the way this person perhaps not dealt with you, that sounds really awful. The way in which this person ended the connection, the way in which you felt about them, and actually the way in which you had to heal your own heart, you have learned a hell of a lot of lessons from this, okay? And the divine is asking you that when you guys come back into communication with each other, try to see things from a spiritual perspective, okay? We want to eliminate the ego here. The ego is you saying, well, no, actually you were really cruel and you left me and you didn't speak to me and you broke my heart. I don't want anything to do with you. That's ego, right? The spiritual side is actually, okay, let's talk. Let me try and understand the reasons why you behave that way and come to some kind of mutual agreement or understanding that perhaps the way in which you did deal with it was completely wrong. As long as this person comes and actually apologizes and shows you a change in their behavior, we want to kind of encourage that in a positive way, okay? So yeah, this is definitely speaking about having some kind of divine understanding, and it really is talking about looking at this whole situation from a spiritual perspective rather than, you know, being in your ego and there being a lot of, you know, upset and anger and possibly, you know, dislike towards this person, okay? So yeah, Libra, that was your reading. That was very interesting. I hope you enjoyed and I hope it resonated for you. I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.